The Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some vista, I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Distinctly I remembered it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow. Vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, and satin rustling of each paper curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some vista entreating entrance at my chamber door, some late vista entreating entrance at my chamber door. This is it and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "oh madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door. Then I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word Lenore, merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning, soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see, then, what thereat is. This mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more." Open here I flung the charter, when, with many a fleet and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord already, pegged above my chamber door, pegged about a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, pegged and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird, beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of countenance it wore, though my crest be shorn and shaven, though, I said, outsure no craven, ghastly gleam and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore, tell me what the lordly name is on the night's plutonium shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marveled this ungainly fowl, to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevance bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such name as nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul is that one word did he outpour, nothing further than he uttered, not a further than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muted, other flames have flown before, on the morrow he will live, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what it utters is its only stock and store, quote from some unhappy master, whom one merciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of never, nevermore. But the raven still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bed, and burst, and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bed of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bed of yore meant in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing, to the fowl whose fiery eyes now bend into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining, that the lamplight gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er shall she place? Ah, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim, whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wrath, I cried, thy God hath wraithed thee, by these angels he hath sent thee respite, respite, and nepenthe from thy memories of Renaud. Quath, oh, quath this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Renaud. Oh, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent, or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore, desolate yet, or undaunted, on this desert land, enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that burns above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with soul laden, if within the distant Eden it shall clasp a saint and maiden, whom the angels name Renaud. Clasp a rare radiant maiden, whom the angels name Renaud. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked up starting. Gee thee back into the tempest, and the night's plutonium shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy thought has spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy break from my heart, and take that form from my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never fleeting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that's dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming through his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.